tryna get next to you, tryna get next to your body, oh yeah. Your love is too good for you, it's too good for you, oh yeah. I'm tryna get next to you, tryna get next to your body, oh yeah.
Okay, so as y'all can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're doing top 5 all-star tower defense units. If you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all that. We're gonna get right into it. So I'm not gonna do the needed units, like the must-have units like Blackbeard, Bulma, Escanor, Salesman, etc., Light, and all of them, Wohx. Like, I'm not gonna do them just because they're kind of hard to rank and they are must-have units. So like, why would I do must-have units? That's kind of boring. So with that being said, we're gonna rank them based off of how liable they are, or viable. I want to say it's viable. How viable they are, damage, range, DPS, stuff like that. Just how good the unit is in general. And it's not going to be based on infinite mode or story mode. It's just going to be general, who's the best. But with that being said, we're going to get right into it. So number 5, we got my boy Gohan. Now Broly could go here, but I was like, Broly with that $5,000 for the last upgrade, it really hurts him. And he's great for infinite mode, but in story mode, his damage at the start and how hard it is to get him max is just, it's kind of really hard to justify putting him in the top 5 list, maybe top 10. They're definitely top 10, but top 5, I can't think of a really good reason. Like, he's solid for infinite mode, but there are better options, obviously. His cost makes him really hard to play in story mode, especially considering that you need a couple ways for him to really get, good damage. So in my honest opinion, he should not be on this list. So that's why I put Gohan here. Number 4, we got Jiraiya Sensei. You already know from Naruto, that boy Jiraiya. His circle AoE honestly is what makes him so busted, and his range, and the fact that his circle is so big, and he does like 3,500 damage at level 1. So you know what I'm saying, he's just a really good unit. Now, is he better than Gohan? It's debatable. It's kind of hard to say. Now, obviously he has more range, I want to say, and I think he does the same amount of damage as Gohan, but I'm not really sure. You guys can let me know what you think, but I feel like Jiraiya is number 4. Now coming at number 3, we got Snake Man Luffy, or 6-star Luffy, whatever you want to call it. I feel like the 2 units above him are better, as good as he is. I feel like he's good just because of his range, and his damage buff actually made him good, because before at level 80 he was only doing like 2,000 damage, which is like really bad. So but now he does 15,000 with the Urban boost, which is really all that matters. So with the max Urban boost, which is really all that matters, like I said. So can't even lie, like Luffy isn't a good unit. Excellent range. I would say buff his SPA and probably buff his damage a little bit more, but besides that, Luffy is not a bad pick at all. Escanor, damage gainer. He gains damage every single wave, even at his first upgrade, so that's super good. Not to mention that he starts out at a 3 SPA, so it makes him a really good starter. He only does 100 plus damage at the start, but I mean, that's completely fine when you have a 3 SPA. Especially on the newer maps, and you're gaining damage every wave, and he's cheap to upgrade at first, starting with 200 then 500, so you really can't be mad at a unit like Escanor. I don't think much needs to be said there. He's still one of the best ground units in the game, obviously. I don't feel like there's a lot of units that are better than him right now that aren't like must-have, so gotta put him up there. And at number 1, we have Kuma. Kuma is just, man, he's different. Kuma is different, as you all should know. I mean, I feel like this is another one that needs to be debated. Maybe you put him at number 3 instead. Maybe, you say that maybe you say that Escanor is better, so maybe you put him at number 2. But in my honest opinion, I feel like Akuma is the number 1 unit right now, just because he does so much damage. He's basically light, but with the better SPA, with a light that attacks more, if you get what I'm saying. Now, obviously, he doesn't do as much damage as light, but for what he is, I feel like that's really good, and you really, like I said, can't get mad. But with that being said, that's pretty much it. So number 5, Gohan. Number 4, Jiraiya. Number 3, Luffy Snake Man. Number 2, Escanor. And number 1 is Kuma. If you have your debates, join the Discord. We can talk about it. And with that being said, it's your boy Dyloh. Roll to 5K. And we out.
No more, she swallow with all of my kids in the tummy. Boy, they take off on the jet land in London. I cannot stop this money, keep on coming. Put the banana in her mouth, she a monkey. Drippin' since a young and never been by me. Spinning out cause niggas never had nothing. Like a wife, niggas sleep with that money. She my hoe, but I fuck on her buddy. Up an early nigga sippin' that money.